Lama live from Santos Tour Down Under. It's the Cancer Classic Cancer Council first day, day zero, prologue type criterium.
For the men.
And women?
It's day 2 for the women.
It is day 2 for the women. So it's been a busy couple of days. That's why I thought I'd get another Lama live out as soon as I can. We have driven over from Horsham to Adelaide yesterday. We stopped past Meadows, which was the sorry if the chopper is behind us still. TV chopper. It's all pro
Not
tour.
for us.
It's all
Not
pro.
for us.
Yeah. Could be. What did you steal?
That's all the live drone footage.
I caught a bottle. They might be looking for this. More on that in a sec. We stopped over at Meadows, which was the finish of the Santos Women's Tour Down Under
Stage 1.
Stage 1. Brilliant finish to the stage. Downhill fast.
So fast.
And we saw Spratty win that, and Daylight 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yeah, completely dominated
She did so well. I played the
Yeah.
footage of the finish just now. So Spratty rolls in, I think 19 seconds up on second place, and there was another minute or so back to the bunch, and they were just dribs and drabs. Why it played out like that, there was a QOM at 4K to go, and I think Spratty put the sprat on, got to the top and over the top and soloed away. So it's the only way she's going to win against sprinters.
Yeah.
So she did really, really well. That was great to see. We drove into town, got set up in our accommodation.
Yeah.
And I think we fell asleep after that because it was a big
was a
drive
long
over.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, they have team presentations at the Athlete Village here. Oh, that's disgusting. That's blood.
Start that one again.
That's staying in. That's awesome. That's better. That tops my fly that I squashed up at Jindabyne live.
Vampires.
Good job, Von. So we had a bit of a siesta.
Yep.
Walked into town from where we're staying at our accommodation, which is about a kilometre away from the Athlete Village. We thought we'd missed out on the athletes' presentations, the team presentations.
Yeah, the women were off first, but yeah, we caught them.
We caught all the women's stuff, so we got to see the women coming out. They were being introduced by Dave McKenzie,
Kate Bates.
and Kate Bates,
Yep.
who were doing a great job. And then the guys started rolling out. By this time, the crowds were huge. I mean, first Pro Tour race, World Tour race of the season. The crowds were big, so we thought, oh, we're not going to get too close to the stage. We'll go get some dinner. Just as we walked around the back of all the big the team started riding past us. So I thought, let's just stop here for a sec. Now, I got some raw footage. It's kind of hard to cut raw footage into a Lama live, but let me just play that for a few minutes, just so it's like you're a bystander with us. We found it fascinating to watch the guys roll past, their beautiful bikes. Everything was perfect on the bikes. Nice. So here's that footage now. So after watching the guys roll past, guess who rolls across the road? We spotted from a distance. Now, I think Von spotted him straight away. Let's have a look at that. Von, who have you just spotted?
We found Sagan.
Sagan spotting.
And Gerrans.
And Gerrans. We're going to be the first ones here.
First one's you.
Totally fanning it up.
Happy? We have just a couple of
So I'm not much of a fanboy, but I did have to ask Peter for a bit of a selfie there, and we didn't have time to grab him for too long, so Von missed out, but that was amazing.
We're going to have to try harder. Yeah.
We've got the whole week to try and get a selfie with Sagan for Von.
Yeah.
But I got Gerro as well, and that was amazing. He's not as small as what you think. Gerro was a tiny little guy. Sagan was about my height, probably about my build, probably 71, 72 kilos. He's built of different stuff inside, though, I can tell you that. And the hair.
Yeah.
The hair? Your thoughts on the hair?
There was many comments on how lush the hair looked. Obviously being groomed because he was going out for a photo shoot and for team presentations as well. But quality.
That man hair. That was some quality 10 out of 10 man hair.
It was really good.
That was good. So yeah, that was kind of cool, kind of a cool experience, and it was cool to share that out for everyone.
Yeah.
Just to see that he's in town, and they're accessible. These people. I mean, as long as you're not a prick, and as long as you're nice and polite and not take up too much of their time. So
yeah.
Again, I don't usually do that kind of thing, but it was Sagan. So up early this morning to beat the heat, and it was quite chilly in the hills.
Yeah, it was a lovely morning, nice and fresh.
Probably about 12, I think it got down to 12 degrees, but the sun was out, so it was still quite warm. Bit of footage of us rolling through the nice hills. It is just magic. It's everything I thought of coming over here.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting to come over here. We love the Adelaide Hills. And in the city as well, it's easy to get around. There's bike lanes, there's enough space to turn the car around and turn the bike around. It's a really open city. It's not closed in.
Yeah, so Adelaide is one of the smaller capital cities in Australia. It's got a country town feel to it, but it still has all the facilities and amenities and a good airport and straight events. In town.
And events
that
are happening. So
yeah,
that's really cool. So we're out this morning in the hills. We dropped down Green Hill Road and we got held up by a scooter. Usually scooters and motorbikes, we got held up behind. Anyway.
That was funny.
Anyway, into town, and Adelaide has just a bit of an angle to it coming into town. So when you're on the flat, you're still angled down. It's just this beautiful 5311 all the way home. Lovely. But we had an event to go to.
Yeah, we had the Scooting Town to meet up with the Zwift crew.
Yep,
yeah.
The Zwift crew are in town. They're running a few events this week. We got invited along. I had a reserved spot for me that I found out. So I
Last night, stand out.
Had to rock along to that. So after a few hours in the hills, I had an hour with Jens next to me, putting the power down. Now, Jens is retired, but I mean, once a racer, always a racer. Jens was just ticking along, chatting at 300 watts. Anyway, again, the same as before with all the teams rolling past. I got a ton of footage of just Jens talking with us, having selfies with people and riding with us. So I'm going to play that from start to finish now, just so you can just be a bystander and enjoy what we enjoyed today. So here's that footage now.
It still hits the tips.
Paired up.
Getting there, mate. Still can't get my cadence going.
I think we all should pair to Jens' power meter.
So, like, you get to go around and promote all these different tours now.
I be the official title would be ambassador for Tour Down Under and for California.
Isn't the ambassador of Awesome?
That's with track bikes. And then I be brand ambassador for, so I have that as well, and for Swift. Got my own clothes, Shutter Blacks.
We've seen I love the t-shirts.
I'm fairly busy.
Good.
So with all of these different rides that you get to do with the Grand Fondos and bits and pieces in there, which one do you recommend people come in and try out?
Oh, I actually have seen a few good ones. Just end of last year I went to a challenge in Chile.
Oh, really?
Out of Santiago de Chile, up in the Anden Mountains.
Chile challenge.
Challenge Chile? Chile challenge. These are few treks to Barro, and the long one is 44 kilometers, and it's all uphill. Well, okay, the first 15 kilometers are along a river, so it's like slowly going up. And then you turn right and then into the Anden Mountains, which is just the southern version of the Rocky Mountains. And it finishes higher than 3,000 meters at the ski station.
Wow.
Yeah,
what time of year was that on?
End of November, 25, whatever November.
So that's similar seasons to Australia because it's southern hemisphere.
How's it going? Yeah,
So
exactly.
it would have just been beautiful.
Yeah, it's fantastic, spectacular. These mountains, they're just breathtaking, beautiful. and intimidating. So high. It's so much climbing. It's.
I did the Stelvio this year for the first time.
Ah, yes. Oh yeah.
And with Gavia and the Stelvio, and just driving up one side. Oh, but the guys on the motorbikes and the Ferraris and the demo cars and just, but everyone enjoying the road,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
different in Australia. It's different over there. We all share the road.
Yeah, it's less aggression in between cars and cyclists.
Ascending with the motorcyclists,
Yeah.
waves, thumbs up, and acknowledgement and respect. Just unbelievable place to be able to be in.
So steep or long?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Not really too steep.
Back and forth?
That's yours. Flight light's mine. Sorry, Jens.
Yep. Looks good.
Yours is coming.
Back and forth steep?
Yeah. I mean, there's some steep stuff there, but I mean, we've got. But over there is just next level. And we went to the top of the Stelvio and the glaciers, and then you look down that road zigzags. I'm like, I've seen postcards of this. In my video that I've done, I'm like, everyone at home's like, oh, that's quite nice. And it pans the road, and then the glacier. It's just unbelievable.
I mean, the Stelvio is also, it's an iconic climb.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, like, IPS, Galibier. There's a few climbs.
Down the
Stelvio is
Gavia
one of
with,
them.
is it Andy Hansen? You come down the Gavia that day when it was like freezing.
Oh yeah, and the Giro Italia.
That's the one, and the
With the
legend.
snow and
Yeah, the legend into premium finish. The descent of that. But yeah,
I mean, if it's raining and snowing, you don't go fast. So you spend like 45 minutes just going downhill in the cold. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is one of the three winners that
Congratulations.
Shane Miller?
Shane, mate, how you doing?
Good. Yep. You already met Tim? Come on in. Yep. Cheers.
Come on through.
I'm Ron.
I'm good.
Mitch on Strava.
Yeah.
Did you race yesterday? Sorry? You raced yesterday?
Yes.
I was in your race.
Yeah.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Pulled up all right, though.
Yeah.
So you brought the full support team.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cheers, squad.
You got a mechanic.
Yes.
Yeah, mechanic. Yep, pulled up.
And then this one here.
Or the press officer, you the press officer.
Right after you
Getting sorted, Shane?
give him the boom screen when he's riding the tricycle.
Okay. Yeah, the most parameter I have at the moment is the stages. We're on with the stages. 19 minutes.
Another picture. I did a quad ride.
So we're about to join the Jens ride. And look who's here.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done.
This guy's own ride. Here. Here we go. No, we've got people already.
He's already pedaling. He's not moving, but he is already.
We're good shape. We have about 20 minutes to start. Picking it up?
What kit should I wear?
It should be this one, right? Yeah, there's a system on there, but I know it's charged enough or whatever. Yeah, oh, we can put an RPM on there.
Okay, we have legends here in person on the bike, right next to us. But Bart Salt's on as well, so we have legends on Swift from Canada. Good to see you, Bart Salts.
12 minutes, plenty of time.
Oh, 12? Sorry. Minutes to go. I think we'll make it. I don't know about this guy. Hand of God, hand of God. Look at him over the line. Right on, hang on. Hey, there we go.
How's that ride?
Time for coffee number 3 for the day, I think. And lunch.
Good idea.
More over there, other side. Putting white off my head. Actually, we're all pretty cool.
I'm in Mum. Can I go to bed?
Tell me something.
Hey, my friend, we need to keep going here because it's like 5 men in Lycra.
Yeah, close to each other. Okay.
You know, I can only handle this for a minute.
Very good.
Could you have another picture from us, student? Your official photographer. And then, you know, every now and then when you do the photo, you say, work it, baby, work it, work it. Okay. Awesome.
Beautiful, thank you.
Another one?
Yeah.
Could you do another one for us? And you got to...
So thanks to Von for carrying the camera around there while I was dripping in sweat and trying to get everything sorted. But look, that just goes to show Jens is a true professional. He wasn't acting it up for the camera. He was genuinely interested in asking questions, and the way he interacted with the kids, it just... Ice cream fans just getting pushed past. But as I was saying, Jens is just a genuinely, you know when you get a warm person, you just...
Yeah. I felt like I could approach him and ask questions, so I did. I jumped in there, asked a few things that I was wanting to know. Like, so how much does he pay attention to the women's UCI stuff that's been going on, and what's his thoughts about the Tour de France, Le Course, and what's his favourite ride, you know, Fondo stuff, because he is an ambassador for this event. And gets to do the Booper challenge and all of those things as well. And we had one of the guys that did the Tour de Cure and Tour for the Sick Kids. That was part of the Zwift ride.
Yep.
So he got to ride with Jens a few days before anyway.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was just, again, the pros or ex-pros being accessible and being part of it. I guess they really acknowledge that media is what pays the bills.
Yeah.
And they're really good. So Sagan and Gerrans and even Chavez the other day giving us a thumbs up or one of those down in Ballarat. It's been really good. So anyway, I just wanted to share a couple of those snaps of footage that we've taken in the last 24 hours. And I hope you enjoyed those. So have you enjoyed yourself, On?
Yeah, I've been really surprised at how well things have come together here. It's a different feel to the event this year, I've really noticed here at the Tour Down Under. The women's field for Tour Down Under is big. It's strong. It's 107 riders. The crit race tonight, no one could get away.
They averaged 44.5, 44.6 or something like that. It's on Twitter if you're following along on that. But they were flying.
So Kirsten Wield, who won tonight, she has just moved to a new team, Silence. And normally she is the one that is the favourite for Women's Tour of Qatar. Tour of Qatar for women has been cancelled and Tour of Oman for the men's have been cancelled. So yeah, she was cracking for this and it was a crit, so I was hoping that she would come up tops. But also I had a few favourites with Loretta Hanson.
And Peter Mullins.
One of my old teamies. Yeah, I really wanted Retz to be up there and she was, which was great. But it was great to see the real pros out there.
Yeah. It's when the men started, and I've had this so many times as well, when the season starts, you can train all you want and ride with your mates, but as soon as the gas goes on in the race, like, your heart rate is up. You can see a few of those guys like, oh shit, it's race time. It started for the year. You can see a few of those guys in the bunch for the guys, but they were flying past. Had a lot of people come up to me and say g'day, which I really appreciate. Yay. And I had a twin.
Yeah, check this out.
Love the shirt. This is the first time I've worn the orange shirt in a long time, and we just happen to have a twin.
Twinsies.
All good. Link to Redbubble if you want to get one of those. So again, bit of fun, and the shirts are pretty cheap. But they work all right. So all good. So from here, we watched the rest of the men's finish up.
Yep.
We had young Ben O'Connor off the front for a long time from Diodata.
Did so well.
I think I've TT'd against Ben. Well, you sort of don't TT against someone, but with him in the same event over in Perth.
Yeah.
Strong kid, super tall levers on him. His legs are massive. But had a good air time. Hopefully you've seen the replay already, or if you haven't, we're going to give the spoiler away. That finish, Caleb.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So good to see. Not just because he's an Aussie, but he's a good, really good, and up against a world-class field. So up against Sagan. It would have been nice to see Sagan win this one, but you can't win them all. And imagine the confidence boost that would have given Caleb for the win tonight.
Yeah.
Just leading him for the whole year, not just, for this tour.
Yeah.
But really good. Okay, we'll call it a day for there. The sun's going down. The camera's faking this light because it's almost dark here.
Yeah, it's time for some dinner, I think.
And some good food to be had as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the footage. Again, I think it's something a little bit different again we've done today, but it's all content. Hope you enjoy it. And if you see me around, say good day. We're here all week. Thanks for watching.